This is Steve Garland giving you my Virginia Wrestling weekly video newsletter. Last week we talked about the layers of mental toughness, I believe, and this week I kind of wanted to delve a little bit more into our program philosophy. I didn't want to give you just an update on what we're doing, because what we're doing is two-a-days like everybody else in the country. We're lifting, we're running, we're conditioning. The guys are doing individual techniques, we're doing team stuff. I mean, it's just a lot of workouts going on. Our training calendar, I can read through next week, but let's just say that the kids are working hard. This past weekend, the guys, it was pretty awesome. They did a 10K for the Special Olympics. It's one of their community service projects that they love. And we had tons of guys out there. Everybody that was healthy, that could run, was out there running, and really proud of the guys. My hope is to get a picture up on the Facebook page so you guys can kind of see the camaraderie of our team. One of the team leaders, Joe Spisak, sent me a picture of the group of guys after the run. It was pretty neat. So I'll get that out to you. But to my original point, wanted to focus on something a little deeper today. Hopefully gives you guys a deeper look into what we're doing as a leadership team here with our guys, and what we're hoping that our guys are working on daily. And that's one of the last pillars of the Virginia Way for us is what we call compete in such a way. I'm not going to get into too much detail about what that means for us, other than to say the easiest way I can explain that to the guys is you've already won, now go win. What I mean is, some of our guys get so focused on the outcome. They get fixed on the outcome instead of the process. So in other words, before they step on the mat maybe for an ACC Finals or in the All-American round, some of these guys, and I know because I lived it, you already start thinking about the what-ifs. If I lose this, I lose my dream. What am I going to, oh my goodness, they start thinking about the crushing pain of it all before they even go out on the mat. So they start thinking about what could happen instead of what is happening. Best way I can explain it is this. If I go up to Nick Solzer, for example, I say, Nick, you've already won. Meaning there should be no anxiety right now because you've already won in life. You've got an amazing family that loves you to death. Your father and mother are amazing parents. They love you. They're going to love you either way, whether you win or not. I love you. You got a staff that loves you. You got brothers in real brothers, blood brothers, and then you got your teammated brothers. They're all going to love you just the same. Matter of fact, we'll probably love you harder if you lose. You see what I'm saying? You've already won. You've got a great faith. You've got a great school. You're getting a master's degree from one of the best schools on the planet Earth. You've already won. And you start walking them through this, you start reminding them of what is going on, not what could go on. And so when he steps on that mat, what happens now is the anxiety, the fear, his shoulders go back. He should be more relaxed. He should, okay, I've already won. Now it's time to go win. Okay? And then what happens is when you start to focus on the good, focus on the positive, focus on what you do have, not what could happen, it becomes fun again. It becomes a game again. You're out there just doing what you've always done and what you love to do. Go have some fun. And then it's amazing how much different you wrestle. And the best example I can use, again, to use Solzer, is before the ACC Finals last year, he smacked my hand. He goes, most fun I'm ever going to have in my life, Coach. And he went out there and wrestled and looked amazing. And that's what our goal is for each guy, to, when they go out there, to be completely freed up to compete in such a way. And it's not easy, and we all deal with different fears. And so what I'm challenged myself with, and I'm going to make known to the team more and more, is that if I'm going to preach this, I need to practice it. And so for myself, I have to live by the same standard which I'm asking you to live. I gotta execute the same lifestyle that I'm asking you to execute, and that means, so before the dual meet, I can't be in the locker room pacing and rubbing my head and not eating all day at a tournament and losing my hair and freaking out on the bus and going into fits and rage after a loss, or being so controlled by worry and fear of what could happen before the dual meet that I'm just sitting in the corner staring at a concrete wall. I mean, that's how my mind, I can get controlled by and consumed by fears and by worry and anxiety and trying to control everything in the situation. So I struggle with it as well. And so what I'm trying to do as a leader is be better at that, to make sure that I remind myself of all the amazing things that I have before that match, and realize that this competition is good. It's good for me and it's good for them. Let's go enjoy it. Let's go enjoy it. Let's go compete in such a way. So the same enjoyment I want them to have, I need to have the same enjoyment. And so my hope is that as those anxieties and I start dealing with those fears, as they release from me, the guys pick up on it and it releases for them. And we have a great outcome and a great product for you to see on the mat.